I'd like to take a few minutes to highlight the key activities of the association that have happened this year. It's been a busy year, as always. It's been a busy 2 years. I can't actually believe that it's 2 years since I was stood here taking over this jewel from Michael Sweeney. Income from membership subscriptions continues to drive the engine of our association, and the recruitment and retention of members continues to be the key challenge facing all membership organisations. The economy is clearly improving, but costs have risen and so many companies are still finding business tough, as everyone is watching every penny they spend. In the case of some of our smaller members, our subscription goes by the wayside when it's competing with their insurance bill or other essential business expenses. Over 50% of our members lost so far are really for financial reasons. In view of this, we're really pleased to announce that we've still managed to achieve very high retention rates in 2013, 89% of suppliers and 76% of retailers. During 2013, the first few months of 2014, the GA has had an active presence at over 15 trade shows. Izzy and her team, a very small team, managed to get all around these trade shows and see many hundreds of people, including running seminars, one-to-one surgeries, and being delighted to welcome 118 new members into the association. We've introduced other ways to generate income as well, and continue to work hard to help member companies grow sales and save money, whilst also giving them the information and voice that they need. In November last year, supported by Eye2Eye Events in Clarion, the GA conducted another of its pan-industry surveys to better understand our needs and what everyone wants, and to gauge awareness of the association and its services that we provide. We're very pleased to report that another high net promoter score of 70%, that's people recommending the GA to their friends. The GA member satisfaction was also very high at 76%. The most important services obviously remain as trade fair discounts. Preferential payment cards, processing fees come very much second to the list, and free legal service and member-to-member offers. In addition, it is our regular industry updates and information that are very much valued by our members, as evidenced by their rating and high open rates of our monthly e-newsletter, Gift Wrap, which is, I think, is a superb story that goes on regularly. There's an average of 34% approve that, and we are certainly receiving extremely positive feedback from members since we introduced Izzy's weekly blog containing relevant news and comment and opinion to help members keep ahead, as they have an open rate of 33%. I have to thank our giftware editor, Mary Britton, for her help in increasing the frequency of our e-newsletter, and I must also highlight in particular our PR consultant, Alan Monaghan, for the success of the new weekly blog, because without him we would really struggle to find the time and our already very busy week to research the wide-ranging information, include and write up such an accessible and readable message. And I really do thank you, Alan, for your efforts you put into that. I know it's a big ask when you're going away on holiday and stuff and keeping relevant, but I personally enjoy reading them. Classic example of providing our members with invaluable information and a voice is around anti-dumping duties. We continue to advise members on such matters, the latest being the extension of the anti-dumping duties on candles, which were expected to cease on the 15th of May this year. The GA continues to increase its influence and reputation within government departments, and Izzy has been involved in the Better Regulation Delivery Officers programme of activities to improve the regulatory framework and reduction of red tape. Hooray, hooray, if we can reduce some red tape. She also commands additional respect and influence in her new capacity as chairman of the Trade Association Forum. This is the trade association for trade associations, which reflects very well on the GA and the wider federation. And we all went down there and enjoyed an event at the House of Lords, which was hosted by Lord Heseltine, as well as some good networking opportunities there. It is the information we glean from surveys and feedback from members that help inform our future plans. Every 2 years we hold a strategy day. Tomorrow the National Committee, are holding one of these such days in this room. So if you have any thoughts and you wish to contribute to the strategy days, we would be very welcome to hear any contributions that you might have. It was a result of the feedback from existing and prospective members that we introduced a new benefit for both retailer and supplier members to be included with their annual subscription. Legal protection insurance is there for members who find themselves under investigation by HM Revenue and Customs regarding their taxes, and also provides protection in the event of employment law claims. This can save members literally thousands of pounds. It can also reduce their costs elsewhere, as they don't need to pay for this service offered by others. The Federation has just negotiated energy providers E.ON to include free energy audits and free smart meters to help track and control energy usage and spending. As we all know, in all of our businesses, energy costs are not going down, and it's a big item. So it's worth looking into this, while also comparing energy savings that you can make through our Cost Watch service, which is also quite a good service, and I use that personally. The GA is doing all it can to bring its members more sales and income and save them money. The member-to-member voucher scheme has continued to be a major attraction for retailers to joining the GA. During 2013, the beginning of 2014, the scheme had the potential to save retailers about £8,000, so it's significant. For suppliers, the scheme is another platform to help stimulate more business. In addition to the printed vouchers for the shows, we give participants extra exposure on our website with a dedicated trade fair virtual showroom, which promotes the company's offer, stand number, and the product of their choice. However, we often meet retailers whose activity is not only in gifts, and they are members of other associations for their core sector. As such, garden centres, convenience stores, florists, beauty, salons, etc. Therefore, to promote our supplier members to an even wider audience, we decided to extend access to the member-to-member voucher scheme by inviting retailers to subscribe to receive information and these offers for free. This has been very well received by those whose core business lies elsewhere and those who are still thinking about joining the GA. Feedback from retailers suggests that growing the bank of offers would entice them to use the vouchers even more, so we've created bundles to encourage suppliers to participate in more trade fairs for less. A little bit of a bog-off deal, really. The GA has also strengthened its relationship with the Royal Mail as they seek to encourage post office masters to expand their offering to include gifts. Izzy has been involved in training sessions to supplement the videos produced by the Royal Mail and further promote the GA and its supplier members. Following the great success of the virtual showroom British themed products created in the GA's Facebook page, again promoting the GA supplier members to retailers, the GA's new website, which was launched last year, was developed with the capacity to host dedicated showrooms to promote occasions such as for Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. Since then, we've launched Father's Day, Garden, Wedding and Graduation are just about to be launched, and there will be a programme of virtual showrooms for regular occasions each year with additional topical commemorative occasions introduced as appropriate. Talking of the new website, which we were proud to launch this time last year, our website statistics tell all. There's been a 148% increase in new members joining online, and visitors are staying for an average of 4 minutes. Members can upload images which are featured on our rolling showroom Inspire, and as the new website has a much more comprehensive search facility for buyers seeking specific gift products. This is driving more traffic to members' websites and increasing their search engine optimization. Members can also create more detailed business profiles with location maps, social media links to further increase their reach. A popular and well-used element of our highly valued intellectual property service copyright is our design deposit scheme. This provides members with an audit trail of design creation which can help them prove their ownership, and this can also now be done via the website. Intellectual property rights are a thorn in everyone's side, I think, from the supplier point of view. There are a range of very cost-effective opportunities to advertise your business through the GA website. And as a long-standing advertiser myself, I can thoroughly recommend this platform to further increase the profile of your company. Further development of the website is ongoing, and we're soon to launch separate forums for retailers and suppliers, and to be able to discuss subjects of relevance to their particular sectors. We're delighted that our efforts with the new website have been recognised and that we're a finalist in the Trade Association's Forum Best Practice Awards in the website category. This is due to take place on Wednesday, the 9th of July, and the announcement will be on the 10th of July in Liverpool. There is some networking opportunities, which Izzy will be forwarding more details later on, closer to the event. Moving on to the GA's Jewel in the Crown, which is the Gift of the Year competition, which remains enormously attractive and brings huge benefits to the winners and those associated with the awards. The profile of the awards within the industry continues to increase, and in 2014, awards attracted over 100 extra entries compared with 2013. As companies recognise the increase in sales they can achieve by simply entering and getting their products in front of some very influential panel of judges. We were also delighted to welcome a number of new sponsors in the awards this year, demonstrating the extended value of being associated with the awards, with exposure to the industry over the 18-month period. And we would welcome anyone else who wishes to sponsor the awards or put their products forward for the awards. Enormous thanks go to those existing sponsors, entrants, and judges for their generous and essential support. And thank you also goes to the trade press, who provide fantastic coverage of this awards and the benefit of winning and the highly commendable companies, particularly our primary magazine sponsor, Progressive Gifts, and Home Worldwide. The awards champagne reception and ceremony was co-hosted with the headline sponsor Eye to Eye on the Sunday evening of the Spring Fair, to which all entrants, sponsors, judges and trade press were invited as well as all GA retail members. Trophies were presented this year by the internationally recognised designer Sebastian Conrad, who I thought did a great job. He's up there with me. In 2014, we've got two new categories. This year we have two new categories, gift food and home fragrance. And this year's overall winner of the judges' choice was the Sabutio bottle opener, for which they also were awarded a free stand at the Autumn Fair by Eye to Eye, which is worth quite a lot of money. We're in the process of reviewing the categories for this 2015 competition, which will be launched and open at Spring Fair this September, and we've already started the talent spotting. The entry deadline this year will be midday on Wednesday, the 17th of December. Once again, we'll have new judges on the panel, including one of the senior buyers at John Lewis. In addition, Simon has agreed to join the panel of judges. So if you want to get your products in front of these key buyers and many other judges, then please put your products in. If you're not a supplier of a product, but you would like to become involved as a sponsor, judge, or some other way, please contact anyone on the National Committee, or Izzy, or Michael. The GA is involved in some other industry awards and was delighted to present its prize for the most innovative, commercially viable gift range, and it went to Paul Emerson for his unusual and colourful bow ties. Gifts to men is always a challenge, and so it was intriguing to see another innovative and elegant presentation of bow ties, this time embroidered with pewter thread, entered into this year's Pewter Live student competition. And it was particularly difficult to choose between the bow ties created by Hanny Newton and Chloe Mitchell of Truro College beach-inspired pewter olive sticks and bowls on a slate platter. So they shared the first prize that was presented by Izzy. As a sponsor of the Honorary Achievement Award at the Great Retailer Awards, which was last month, I was delighted to present this year's award to who I consider a real gentleman of the trade and a doyen of the collectibles industry, who's Ken Johnson, who's the current Managing Director of UNESCO. He was very humbled to receive it. He didn't know he was getting it, and it was a sheer joy to present him with it, as it was the previous year with Gisela Graham, which was a real pleasure, I think, in being in this position to recognise these key people. I'd like to take this opportunity also to highlight the importance of the Federation's Benevolent Society, which raises money to support those who have worked within our industry, who have fallen on hard times, and thank all those GA companies who donate their gifts, which we get for the Gift of the Year entries. You never know how close you may be to someone who may be affected, so please do continue to support and give generously to our industry charity. At this point, as someone who is a huge and very active supporter of the Benefit Society, and also there's a First Lady Chairman in this position, the Chairman of the Gift Aid Association, I'd just like to pay our respects and a special tribute to Barbara Deacon, who sadly passed away after a long illness in January of this year. For those of you who don't know Barbara was a dynamo. She lived a life for this trade. She had incredible energy, enthusiasm. It was very infectious. She had great passion, and I know that she gave her time generously, and her energy in the industry was felt, and she will be sorely missed, as she was an inspiration to many. In summary, we're always striving to provide our members with exceptional services, information, mutual support, and be a strong voice to the gift and home industry. We look to everyone here to be strong advocates of this hugely supportive community and to encourage even more companies to join this great association.